Area. Welcome to Mark's Math Methods. Area. We're going to look at the area of a square, a rectangle, triangle, parallelogram, and trapezoid. Area. Think of a yard. The area is the grass. Some area problems. What is the area of the square shown? Remember, for a square, all four sides are the same length. So all four sides are 3 feet. Let's divide it up into 1-foot sections. Finally, we'll count the 1-foot squares. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it looks like 9 square feet. Some places write it SQFT, others write FT to the second power. Do you see how we get 9 from 2 sides of 3? Right, area is length times width. But for a square, since the sides are the same, we just write the area is side squared. There's another one. What is the area of the rectangle shown? 5 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Remember, for a rectangle, opposite sides are the same length. Let's divide it into 1-foot sections like we did the square. And now we'll count the squares. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 15 centimeters squared. Do you see how we get 15 from sides of 3 and 5? Correct. Length times width. 5 times 3. Here's some more. Here's a parallelogram with a base of 7 millimeters and a height of 3 millimeters. The formula is base times height. It sort of looks like length times width, doesn't it? The base would be the length and the height would be the width. Really? Let's investigate that a little further. Here's a parallelogram. If I take that right little triangular piece and move it, oh look, it's a rectangle. Base times height is the same as length times width. Cool. Here's another one. Here's a trapezoid. Trapezoids have 2 bases, the bottom and the top, and a height. The formula is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So we add the 2 bases, multiply by the height, and then divide by 2. So in this case, it would be 8. Because 3 plus 5 is 8 times 2 is 16 divided by 2 is 8. Do you think I can do it again? Turn it into a square? Well, 1/2 base times height means halfway between the top and bottom. That's the dotted line. 1/2 base 1 plus base 2. So it's the average of the two, so it'd be halfway between. If I take the bottom triangle pieces, oh, look at that. So it's the height times the average of the bases. That's the formula. Base 1 plus base 2 over 2, the average of the bases, times the height. One more. Area of a triangle. Formula is 1/2 base times height. So in this case, it would be 12. Think we can turn it into a rectangle again? Oh, let's start with a rectangle and cut it in half through the diagonal. There we have it. So it's half of base times height, or half length times width. Pretty cool. Half length times width, where the length would be the base and the width would be the height. Yippee. But what if it's not a right triangle? The formula still works. 1/2 base times height. Do you think you could make it into a rectangle? I'll leave that up to you. Pop quiz. What is the area of a rectangle with sides 4 and 7? 28 feet squared. When a word problem talks about a physical shape, draw the shape and then label it. I hope the presentation was helpful. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment. And if you have any problem types you'd like me to demonstrate, there's my address.